An intrepid adventurer, Elias McCollum by name, set out on a quest to conquer the mountain. His one goal was to reach the summit of Trapper Peak, the highest point in the Bitterroot Mountains. He had attempted it once before, but was driven back by snow and ice and an arising storm. But this time would not be the same. This time he would conquer. So he set out up the dusty trail. Rugged and rocky it was, and extremely steep. And so he wearily made his way with a heavy pack upon his back, laden full of camera gear, food, and emergency supplies, and set out to reach his goal. The path sloped upwards at nearly a 45-degree, and soon he became weary and tired. But he must go on. He must not stop. He must not quit. He must not let the mountain defeat him. No, he would go on in spite of the aches and pains in his legs and in his knees. Even if he had to crawl on all fours, he would not give up his goal. He would continue the quest, and he would reach the summit. He would reach that utmost height. And so he journeyed on, moving one foot in front of the other, slow though it may be, step by step, vowing not to stop until he had reached the top of the rise. It went on and seemed that it would not end, but at last he did find a reprieve. He unshouldered his pack and sat down upon a log, fortifying himself with a sip of tea and some Nayan bread and some cheeses, before moving on once more. The path became more steep and more rugged, littered with stones that had been dragged down from the melting snows that spring. He continued on, and so steep the path was that he must meander back and forth within it to have the energy to make it to the top of the rise. He came to a flat place at last that lay along a bench, and this continued for some distance, but the great mountain, Trapper Peak, loomed high above him. Hi guys, heading up Trapper Peak here, resting in a little nook here on the side of the mountain, getting up close to the top, but getting pretty tired, so I got to take my time. So you can see how beautiful this view is up here. It's awesome. Still got a long ways to still got quite a ways to go, but we're getting close. I'm just gonna rest here a while and get my energy up, and then take my time getting up the rest of the way. So hope you all are well and having a wonderful day this beautiful Saturday, and see you all later. I'm out. Hi guys, Elias McCollum here, checking in with an update on the Trapper Peak climb. I'm almost there. I had to ditch my pack a while back. It's quite windy up here, and the trail disappears, and it's pretty much bouldering over rocks all the rest of the way. So I didn't want to have my heavy pack with all my camera gear. I plan on doing some more footage with my good camera down below the peak in the heathland a little bit. But anyways, too windy and too exposed up here. My camera tripod would probably just get blown over anyways. And also I lost my hat too because I didn't want to lose that. And it's really windy up here. But just resting in a little cleft here in the rocks. And I wanted to show you this because I think this is something worth taking note of. When you're in the outdoors, if you're on a mountain like this and a storm comes in, a place like this could really be protection to you from the lightning. And it would still be scary, I'm sure, but at least you wouldn't be quite so exposed, and be a little bit out of the weather. I'm just going to show you a bit of the view here. It's quite spectacular, but you can see the boulders that I have to climb over to make it to the top. And anyways, quite spectacular. So I'm gonna check out now, and I'm gonna conquer this mountain. Y'all take care. Bye. I'm out. Well, guys, I reached the summit. 1,154 feet. You can see there's a nice lake down there in the canyon. Peak here, but that's just a spectacular view. I mean, do we not serve an awesome God? Create all this? I mean, this is spectacular. Doesn't get much better than this. Maybe if you climb a 14 or something, but it doesn't get a whole lot better than this. This is just awesome. See way down the valley there. All right. We made it. We conquered the mountain. Hope you all have a spectacular day yourself. And I am out.